beautiful friends from all around the world. I am here in this very special place and I'm tuning into the energy, and I have to say, it's amazing. Have the sunshine on my back, and yeah, it really recharges me. I wanted to start this video by taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. So let's do it together. So close your eyes and just focus for a second. And take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Find that calmness, find that stillness within. And when you're ready, come back. Your breath is always your anchor point. That is something that I studied when I was doing the yoga course to become an instructor. Your breath is always your anchor. It's your focus point. And it's so good to start your day, by just focusing on your breath. First thing you wake up in the morning, and even before you go to sleep, if you just feel, anxious or anything, or you just need to find that stillness out of all the chaos that's in your day, go back to your breath. Remember, your breath is the first thing you do when you enter in this world, and it is the last thing you will ever do when you leave this world. It's beautiful when you actually think about it. I feel like the breath connects us to source, and it connects us to everything that is. And that's simply amazing. So if you're watching this video, I think you are like me, and you are on a soul renovation. That's the word that came up to me, soul renovation. And I actually brought my notebook with me, and I have a few notes down. So I think people who are in tune with their soul, in tune with their spirit, are going through the soul renovation. And it can be your mental state, it can be your physical state, it could be your spiritual state. It could be any way you want to think or feel about it. And I truly feel that we are digging deep into our soul sovereignty. So soul sovereignty is the practice of reclaiming and embracing that inner power within us. It is everything we are and everything we will ever be. Now, I believe that in order for us to activate this, because we all possess this soul sovereignty, in order for us to activate it, we literally need to wake up. We need to wake up from all the nonsense, all the chaos, all the conditioning that we've ever been through or been taught to be. We just need to click that switch on in order for us to find that purpose. And it's literally jumping or stepping into your true essence without being apologetic or fearful or need to compromise from this, because that is who you truly are, and no one can take that away from you. No matter what people do in your life, like how much they hurt you, how much they anger you, they can never, ever get through your soul. That is untouchable. You can you know, rip my skin apart. You can do all the things that you can think of, but you can never get through the soul. That is the one thing that is yours, that is always protected and always divinely guided, whether you follow those guides, those guides, or whomever you want to call them, you know, if they are for your highest truth, your highest good. Everything in life is transforming you to be the best version of yourself, to be who you are right now. I'm pretty sure that you watching this, you're not the same person that you used to be. You know, I definitely am not. And yesterday I got to experience that. So I'm gonna give you a little glimpse of this. So, you know, years back, I used to be this party girl. I used to love to, you know, party and this and that. I still do, you know, but this was an every weekend thing. So yesterday we went to a friend's bar and it was beautiful. It was near the sea. The sun is shining. But I just didn't feel in tune with that vibration. And all of our friends that, you know, we used to hang out with, they're still our friends, of course, but that we used to hang out with, were all there, you know, and I did not feel, you know, in tune with their vibration or with the, you know, the place's vibration, you know, the alcohol flowing and this and that. So, yeah. So that just, these little experiences, like, although I really felt awkward and like not in my place, it showed me that I am no longer that Jessica. I am a different person now. I feel and I notice how much I've grown in so many ways, you know. I've really focused on myself, and I don't need to apologize for that. I don't need to compromise for that. And that is when you truly, truly know that you are in your soul sovereignty, you know. That's when you know that you give yourself a pat on the back and you can feel that deep change within. That may be not, you know, my friends haven't gone through that or they just don't feel called to that. But for me, it's a different mission. I'm here for a different journey. Yeah, that was me a few years ago and I enjoyed it, man. I really enjoyed it, but it's not who I am today. So, you know, you just navigate life with more clarity, more confidence, more alignment when you are in your soul sovereignty. So this is the soul renovation coming in, you know, you can just feel it. You are so much in tune. You're in tune with nature. You are in tune with everything that is for your highest good and your highest truth, I believe. The old ways don't measure up to my current timeline. That was my old timeline, you know. Now my new timeline, I'm focusing on other things and things that help me grow as an individual, you know. And it's all about finding that freedom. Your soul sovereignty is all about finding that freedom to be whoever you feel like you want to be, you know. And it's just being me, and being free to think otherwise. So I'm pretty sure that you watching this, you're feeling that you're on this, you know, new timeline, making different choices, you have a different direction of life. And this is just a little reminder that, you know, it's who you are. It's who you're meant to be, after all. You know, we all make mistakes, and the thing is, it's not making the mistakes, it's learning from the mistakes. Something that came up a few weeks ago is, I actually have it written down, and I'm actually gonna read it to you because it's on my notes. But I'm gonna have to find it. Okay, yeah. So this lady, Ileana Vincent, she says, everything is a lesson from God to teach you something you couldn't learn in any other way. Everything is a lesson from God to teach you something you couldn't learn in any other way. And that is so powerful, beyond powerful, because it's true. We always look at situations or things as if God is punishing us. He's not punishing us. It's the only way we can learn through that situation. It's the only way you can grow. Now it's up to you as an individual to either learn from it, take what you can from that experience, and flourish. Some people, they choose to be so dull and think, why is God punishing me? Why is he doing this to me? You know, this shouldn't be. I'm a good person. I don't deserve this. That's not the way to see situations. We all go through trials and tribulations. No one has a perfect life. Even if you have millions in your bank account, even if you live in an amazing country where the people are so nice, you know, everything seems great, it's not. The way you look at life is the way you're going to receive that energy, okay? And that, I think, is one of the most important lessons I had to learn throughout my life. You know, being with anxiety and depression, it's not easy. You are in this hamster wheel. You're constantly in this hamster wheel, and your thoughts are just focused on the negative. There's no positive. There's nothing positive about life when you're in this hamster wheel. You literally have to decondition your mind to get out of that hamster wheel. And this is exactly the way to look at life, the way to look at every situation. This is a learning lesson. God gave me this as a learning lesson. I had to learn this, whether it is me burning my karma from my past life or me just burning karma from this life, or just me having to learn this lesson. I had to go through it. I know it hurts and it sucks and it's painful. But if you didn't go through that lesson, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be here watching this video and feeling this energetic shift in your life. You wouldn't be doing this soul renovation. And that's what it all comes down to. I feel like that was the message my angels and my guides wanted me to share with you. And of course, we can all learn from each other's experiences, not just our own individual experience. We can learn from everyone else's experience if you are open and you're willing to allow that information, to receive that information. I said this in the previous video, I keep on receiving the beautiful message of creativity. Right now is that time to go into that creative mode. This is your time. This is your time. Whatever that is for you, step into that creative mode. Find that drive, find that drive and focus on what's making you happy and it's like you're a seed, you're expanding into this amazing tree. You being the tree and being creative, finding all these things you can do in this amazing world and help others along the way. That's a powerful word that just keeps on coming in, and my angels and my guides, and I know that your angels and your guides are constantly behind you, cheering you on. They keep on putting out messages for you guys to go into that creative mode. So for me, it's like I'm focusing a lot, on making videos, making shorts, even just not about spirituality, just, funny or on the island or traveling, because that's me being creative. That's me in my creative power, and I enjoy sharing that with you. This morning, as soon as I was going to leave home to come here to share this message, I got a message from my boss telling me, can you come in to work overtime? And the Jessica before always felt obliged to do that, like would come in on my off day to work overtime, but it was never for my highest good. I don't feel in tune to go on my day off for overtime. It's just not what I feel like doing. So I had to sit there with the message and I told myself, what is your priority? Is it going to this magical, energetic place and sharing this video and getting in tune with myself and with the divine? Or is it going in for overtime? But this is my priority. Coming here, sharing these messages is my priority. This is what I feel is my soul journey here on earth. And that's the decision I did. Don't get me wrong, I do help at work, and sometimes, yes, I do help doing extra hours, even though I don't feel like doing it, but it's just to help the department, because I work in a hospital, for those who don't know. So, it's helping out. But this morning, I know that this is what I was meant to do. And I really felt it, and I so don't regret it, because the message I feel is going to help somebody, and it helps me as well. So, yes, congratulations on doing that soul renovation. It's not easy, but it's for your highest good. And I'm going to leave you with that. I am going to enjoy some more sunshine and hopefully go for a walk in nature and just enjoy the day and being grateful. Sorry about that. And for being grateful for everything that I have in my life. So, the light in me always greets the light in you, and I will see you soon.